Scottville and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. And Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Benny at 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. And of course, Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects, is proud to support Ludington Oriole Sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network. Peterson set to kick off for Ludington. Orioles up 14-0, 56 seconds left in this opening quarter. There's a short, high kick. It's taken at about the 23, and here's the return, and making a nice tackle right there. I believe that was Luke Hackert who had the initial contact, John.
Jaron Hathaway was right in the mix, too.
Yep, Jaron Hathaway was there, and that was Arnando Rapp who brought the ball back. Arnando Rapp.
Yeah, we kicked that one short to the side, tried to pin him in a little bit, but still, 40-yard line is pretty good field position to start out.
1st and 10 for the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. 50 seconds to go in the opening quarter. The Orioles up 14-0. Trevor Jones on the carry, cuts it back, and he's got a nice gain. Look at him breaking tackles there. He's got about a 14, 15-yard gain right there, and the Orioles are going to have to do a better job of wrapping up, John.
That wasn't a good defensive show of tackling and wrapping up there. We had a lot of hands on him, and give him credit. He is running hard.
On the tackle there for Ludington, looked to be number 9, and that was Cole Hackert from his defensive tackle position.
He was moving to get 15 yards downfield. He loved the effort.
34 seconds left in the opening quarter. The Orioles up 14-0. As this first quarter winds down, Orioles have seen a heavy dosage of Trevor Jones.
Oakridge is straight T right now.
Yep. Straight up the gut. And a nice run there by Bryce Bisson. He gets the ball to about the Oriole 41-yard line.
Last play of the
Connor Such on the stop there. It's good to have him back. That's the last play of the first quarter, and your score from Oriole Field. The Ludington Orioles 14, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles nothing. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Scoop Hansen, John Stowe, Thad Shank, and Claire Allen, the Oriole Sports Network, along with 102.7 WMOM. Of course, the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Week 4 of the MHSAA season. Ludington Orioles and the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. Oakridge with the football. They have a 2nd down and 5 from the Oriole 41-yard line. Their quarterback, number 7, and that's Evan Miller. And he'll give it now to Jones, I believe. Jaron Hathaway on the stop.
Different approach, straight T. They're going to run the ball. They're going to run it up, up the middle and off tackle and just see if we can stop them.
3rd and 1 for the Eagles. Evan Miller looks over to his coach, Kerry Harger, for the play. Miller, he'll give it again now to Jones. He's got the first down and then some. Gain of about 3 on the play. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Gage Jones on the tackle for Orioles.
It's a little smash mouth football. They're just
definitely
3 or 4 yards of carry, and very content with that on this drive so far.
Figured we'd have a very hard-hitting game tonight. And if you look, John, look at the Oriole fans out on Gaylord Avenue. Very impressive.
Absolutely. Probably our best showing of the student section.
Student section looks great. Yep, no doubt. 1st and 10 for Oakridge. Ball on the Oriole 32-yard line. 11 minutes to go in the opening half. And they'll give the ball now to number 22. That's Bryson Stevenson. And Stevenson has a nice little gain right there. Down to about the Oriole 25-yard line.
Hey, gain of 7 on first down. I mean,
Connor Such on the stop.
Tighten up a little bit here, Scoop.
Oakridge with that 2 tight end set, John.
Yeah, like 2 tight end, 3, full backfield.
Yep,
just
full house backfield.
Very different look than the first series.
Wing T, yep. And there's Jones again on the carry, and he's getting 3-4 yards a pop right now. Oriole defense looking to try to get that average down to about 2 yards a carry.
Yeah, we got to stiffen up a little bit here. We're giving just a little bit too much cushion here.
First down on that carry for the Eagles. 1st and 10. Ball is on the Oriole 21-yard line. 10-11 to go in the second quarter. Evan Miller, number 7. He's the Muskegon Oakridge quarterback. He's a junior. 6 foot, 161-pounder. And he'll give it straight ahead on the carry. Touchdown. Number 40, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Eagles. Totally had the Orioles fooled on that one. And it ends up being a 21-yard touchdown run by number 40, Bryce Bisson.
Yeah, we just snuck him right up the middle, and I think we read flow and chased outside, and he was too far gone for us to catch.
Bisson on the 21-yard touchdown run. In to attempt the
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural
Arturo Romero Serrano.
Looks like Evan Miller, their quarterback's a snapper.
Interesting when your quarterback is the long snapper.
Well, it keeps him on the field if you ever want to mix things up.
Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 9:57 to go in this opening half, your score, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 7. We're going to step aside right now. You are listening and watching to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
A 21-yard touchdown run by Muskegon Oakridge's Bryce Bisson, and the Eagles are back in this game now. That was a nice drive. They answered that turnover they had, John, with the Orioles taking it down and punching it in. So we got a 14-7 game with 9:57 to go in the opening half.
We knew they weren't going to go away. I mean, they're tough. They're going to come at us. It's just going to be a football game all night.
Good kick right there by Arturo Romero Serrano into the end zone. The Orioles will start out 1st and 10. Hey, folks, if you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
Whitehall 14, Montague 0.
Big rivalry game there.
Yep.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 20-yard line. Gunsel, the quarterback, just a sophomore. He's going to pass. Wide open is Schillinger. He's got it. And they have a out close to a first down there. We're going to give him at least 9 on the play, John.
They gave him the catch, but he wasn't going to get anything after that.
Quick hitter right there. I think Oakridge has realized how quick young Mr. David Sunshine Schillinger is.
They were very fast to get to him once he caught the ball and held him to just the gain from the pass, but he's having an influence early.
Derek Dunsel checks into the Oriole lineup, and David Schillinger comes off to get a breather. 2nd down and 1 for the Orioles, 9:22 to go in this Opening half, Ludington up 14-7. Gunsel, he'll give straight ahead. Benz, no, I'm sorry, was that Benz? He made a nice, nifty turn right there. I believe that was Joe Benz. Let's see here.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Yep.
And it is an Oriole first down. Joe looked like he was going to get hammered right there, right off the bat. He made a nice move right there. He looked a bit like the former Minnesota Vikings legendary running back Chuck Foreman, the way he was like a whirling dervish.
He had to make a decision quickly right there, and he made a nice move to get just a couple of yards, but enough for a first down.
1st and 10 for the Orioles, 8:56 to go in the second quarter. Gage Jones will be the receiver to the near side.
It's a name I'd like to call on offense a little bit more.
Yes, definitely. You got Gunsel, and in the backfield with him right now is Joe Benz and also Derek Dunsel. And they'll fake the handoff, and he's going to get it out there. Dunsel's got a nice gain right there, where he's brought down by the Eagles' number 22 on the stop. And that was Bryson Stevenson.
Boy, that can't feel good to tackle Derek Dunsel when he's got a full head of steam like that.
Yeah. Gain of 9 on the play. 2nd down and 1 for the Orioles. 8:16 to go in this opening half. Shout out to Mark Otto, as well as his wife Patty. They are big Oriole fans. They love watching the Oriole Sports Network. Tuned in tonight. All right, there's a pass. Gunsel still with it. He's going to air it out, and he's got Sunshine. Sunshine had it. And the Oakridge defender back there with him and had it and just couldn't corral it, John.
He had to kind of slide and slow up a little bit. He had it in his hands, though. It wasn't a perfect throw, but certainly one he could have caught.
Great effort there by Schillinger. And looked like back in coverage for the Eagles there, number 22. That was Bryson Stevenson.
Good idea on 2nd and 1 to go for it. And now you're still here with 3rd and 1.
Like a free play, as you said, John.
It really was.
All right, 3rd and 1 for the Orioles, 7:55 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 14-7. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep, and he's got the first down. Cam Gunsel going off of his left guard and left tackle right there. And let's give some kudos there to Will Luce as well as Corbin Wagonmaker.
Yeah, and again, they're giving a push, and he's making big runs.
Folks, Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, is open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday from 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and apple caramel cheesecake. Sounds good.
That really does.
Sounds really good. Apple caramel cheesecake. All right, 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel keeps, and Gunsel's got a gain of about 4 right there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 6. All menu items at Crown and Cork are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to learn more about our specials and other important information. And we'd like to send a special shout out to the gang who's all down at Crown and Cork now, all the Oriole fans who are down there at Crown and Cork watching this game on the Oriole Sports Network on the big screen. Go O's!
2nd and 5 here. Good first down run for Cam.
Also a special shout out to those folks from our executive director and OSN technical engineer tonight, Thad Shank. All right, 6:40 to go in this. Schillinger with it. Now he's going to cut. Makes a nice cut, but Oakridge did a real nice job containing him on that play, John.
He made a man miss and was able to maybe get a yard, which is good in that situation because it could have easily been a loss.
Better than a loss, no doubt. Brody Jennings on the stop for the Eagles. We got 3rd and 3, 6:16 to go in the second quarter. Ludington up 14-7. Orioles have scored on 2 one-yard touchdown runs by their quarterback, Cam Gunsel. Oakridge has scored on a 21-yard touchdown run by their running back, and that would be Bryce Bisson. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3 for the Orioles. Schillinger in motion. Now he's going to come back, and Gunsel's going to keep it. He's going to be brought down short. He gets the ball just across midfield, but it's going to bring up a 4th and a long 1.
Yeah, interesting what we choose here. It doesn't look like we're sending in our punter.
No, it's going to bring up a 4th and a long 1 here for the Orioles. And it looks like Coach Charlie Gunsel, as you said, John, I see no sign of Jonah Peterson. And see if they try to draw him off here, or if they're going to just
Well, we've got
Yeah.
Cole Hackert in the background or backfield with Gage, and we're coming at him.
They're going to go for it. Gunsel's got it. Oh, he leaped up over the. Yeah, John.
There.
Wow.
He was barely touched. He really got up and might have to
He's
use
doing
that
his
one
best
again.
Superman imitation
Wow,
right there.
really-
Wow. We know he's got some springs from his basketball playing days.
They pushed that file forward, and he really leapt forward.
Impressive. That was a long one right there, John. That was close to 2 yards, and he got it. He went up and over. It looked like he was following his right guard right there, and that was Charlie Gamble. And the Orioles go for it on 4th and 1, and they get the first down. They have the ball now at the Muskegon Oakridge 47-yard line. 4:52 to go in the opening half. Ludington up 14-7. Gunsel, he'll give the ball to Schillinger. No, he'll keep. And he's going to break a tackle and get down to the Oakridge 45-yard line. Folks, McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. All right, 2nd down and 8 for the Orioles. Shout out to Joe Coletta, who's tuned into the OSN tonight. Gunsel looking left, his pass is away, and it's caught, and Schillinger has it, breaks the tackle, and he's down to the Oakridge 28-yard line.
Wow, David really had to go up and get that.
He did. He made a beautiful catch on it, showed his athleticism, and also you saw the strength there of Cam Gunsel's arm. That was an absolute seed, a frozen rope, if you will, John.
It was a laser. Dave went up and got it, and then did a nice job to get a couple yards after the catch.
1st down and 10 for the Orioles. Ball marked at the Muskegon Oakridge 29-yard line. 3:48 to go in the opening half. Orioles up 14-7. You just hope Ludington can keep this intensity up the whole game.
Got Gage in the backfield for this play.
Yep, Gage Jones there. And they will, nope, Gunsel will keep. And Gunsel's got a nice pickup. He's down to about the Eagles' 25-yard line. Let's see where they spot it.
Oakridge is doing a nice job of wrapping him up low and not letting go. I mean, he's had holes there. They've just gotten a hand on him.
Folks, IRCA Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Gunsel will give the ball to Gage Jones, and Jones down to about the 23-yard line, pickup of 2 on the play. That's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Orioles.
I like to see Gage getting a touch there and good hard run, and we're in a good spot here.
3rd and 4, 2:38 to go in this 2nd quarter. Again, parents' night here tonight. The parents of the Oriole cheerleaders and all the football players were introduced before the start of the ball game.
Great to see everybody out there getting recognized, and a great night to do it.
Special shout out to all those parents and grandparents. All right, now Gunsel will keep. Gunsel's got some room. Gunsel's still on his feet. He's got an Oriole 1st down.
Great blocking downfield by Gage Jones right there.
They're going to mark him down, I believe, inside the 10. Yeah, right at the 10-yard line.
Nose on the 10 again, so
Yep.
1st and goal from about as far away to be 1st and goal as you can get here.
Boy, Cam Gunsel's having one heck of a first half here running the football. And he's had some nice completions as well, John.
He's running and playing with confidence. You know, it's week 4, and, you know, you're seeing what he's capable of.
1st down and goal to go for the Ludington Orioles. 1:54 to go in the opening half. Orioles up 14-7. Here's a pitch. Schillinger trying to get to the outside, and Oakridge holding on with dear life, right? They're holding on to him. They were not letting go, and that was Trevor Jones who come up and would not let go of his jersey.
And it still got 3 yards.
Yep.
You know, stretched it out, but still got 3 yards and got us that much closer on 2nd down.
Folks, if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. That's Team Loney Real Estate. All right. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, and he gets down to about the 5-yard line right there. Oakridge, so they came in on that. They closed on that quickly, John.
Yeah, that closed up in a hurry. But again, we're doing a great job. We are running hard. We're getting positive yards on every play.
Folks, you can call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740 or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598. Today, Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. All right, so we have a 3rd down and goal to go. Ball at the Muskegon Oakridge 6-yard line. Gunsel out of the shotgun formation. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel's still on his feet. He's fighting, but he gets down to about the 2-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down and goal. Now, John,
25 seconds to go.
Yep. Do they bring in Jonah Peterson right here and go for 3, or do they go for the touchdown?
Well, I don't see Jonah right there. I think Charlie's going to let this run down.
Yeah, I think they're going. Yep, I think you're right. The clock is still running at 14 seconds. I think Coach Gunsel's going to let it wind down, take the timeout, maybe discuss whether they're going to go for the 7 or go for the 6, and then hopefully the 7th on the extra point, or go for the field goal. Timeout, Ludington, with 1.7 seconds remaining in this opening half. Folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com. 1.7 seconds remaining in the opening half. Ludington up 14-7. They have the ball at the Muskegon Oakridge 3-yard line. It's 4th down and goal to go.
We're going for it.
Yep, I don't see number 5 coming in, so the Oriole offense comes out on the field, led by their quarterback, sophomore Cameron Gunsel. He wears jersey number 2. You see Cole Hackert in their big number 9. Also, Gage Jones is in the backfield. Let's see what Coach Charlie Gunsel has dialed up here. Here we go, Oriole fans. Buckle your seatbelts. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel! And Gunsel! Looks like he stopped. Gunsel is stopped, and he fumbles the ball. Oakridge recovers, and that is the end of the first half. In your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 14, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 7. We'll be back after these messages for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar, and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Back to Oriole Field. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Well, the Orioles went for the touchdown there. John just came up short. Quarterback Cam Gunsel running the ball, and Oakridge stepped up and made the big stop.
They did. It was a big play. He was really close, and he was fighting hard, and it just didn't happen. But everyone's got an opinion, and I like the grit to go for it. It didn't happen that time, and we get the ball coming out in the second half.
Well, I've seen Coach Charlie Gunsel over the years. I've been the play-by-play man for 13 years now, and I've seen where we've went down at the end of the game. I know at least once against Manistee. I think we've done actually twice against Manistee, where he's went for the win, both up at Manistee and here at Ludington, instead of going for the tie to send the game to overtime.
Yeah, you've got a coaching style and philosophy, and he's going to go for it, and I love it.
Right now, the parents of the senior band members are being introduced here on Parents' Night. And we had the parents of the cheerleaders and also of the football players announced prior to the game earlier tonight. Again, a big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Right now, we're going to step aside and listen to the interview I did with our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Joe Ben. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Safe Harbor Credit Union Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. That player for tonight's game is Joe Benz. Joe is a senior. He wears jersey number 20. He plays the tailback position on offense and the cornerback position on defense. Joe, how do you think this year's team is going to fare?
Honestly, I think we're going to do pretty good. Goal, obviously, is also a playoff win, which would be really sick. We started off rough with week 1, but then we bounced back with Shelby, and then Fremont, we did really good, too.
I was going to say, it's week 4 now. You got the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles tonight. And speaking of doing well, last year's team went 7-3. You made the playoffs. Talk a little bit about last season and what that meant to you and to the community.
Last season for me was still really fun. I didn't get as much playing time because I was behind Trey Ferfinski, who is a really very good running back. He's a beast on the field. Going 7-3 and making the playoffs. Wish the playoff was a little bit different outcome, but it just motivates us even more this year to want to go back and win it this year at least.
How does it feel playing in the West Michigan Conference? This is the second year for the Ludington Orioles in the Lakes Division with the likes of Montague and Muskegon Oakridge and Whitehall and, of course, arch rival Manistee.
Oh, yeah, it's some good competition. Excited to play Manistee. We got them in their homecoming game, so that'll be a fun one, so yeah.
What is it that gets you jacked up and amped up and motivated to play football, Joe?
I would just say being able to go out on our new field in front of all the fans. You got our student section usually does really good, and then just playing with all my friends out there too. It's a great time.
Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
I would just have to say probably Applebee's, just because I go there the most with friends and everything. That was Jace, by the way.
Great selection, Applebee's. Yeah, you heard some of Joe's teammates there in the background. Your plans for winter and spring sports?
So winter, I'm playing basketball with Coach Shank, and then baseball in the spring with Coach Cruzy.
Your future plans? You looking at colleges, Joe?
I mean, obviously I don't know for sure anything yet, but I do have some ideas. I would like to go maybe into aviation and become a pilot. That's one of my interests, and Western has a pretty good program there, I'm pretty sure, so I was thinking about Western, but yeah.
That sounds good. Now, Joe, me being retired military, I was in the Navy for 20 years. Have you given any thought to the Navy or the Air Force and becoming a naval aviator, maybe, or a pilot in the Air Force?
I have, actually, yeah. Navy and Air Force were both interested at one point, especially I have a criminal justice class in CT for the college, and they've been telling me about Air Force and Navy, both good options for that.
Well, it's important to keep all your avenues open, which you are. Anybody watching tonight's broadcast you'd like to say hello to?
Mainly just any family members that aren't able to make it to the game. Maybe my grandma, Edie, I don't know if she'll be able to make it, but she tries to watch as many games as she can online. And then, yeah, like I said, any other family members that can't make it. But, yeah, hi to them.
Well, congratulations, Joe, on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. All the best to you and the Orioles this season. Go get them on the gridiron.
All right, thank you. Sounds good.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. We want to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive sponsor of the Player in the Spotlight. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Right now, folks, we're going to let you listen to a bit of the LHS Marching Band's show for this year, and it is entitled Pop Rocks. So enjoy these sounds, folks. And that was the sounds of the LHS Marching Band and their show for this football season, Pop Rocks. And our very own Julia Havman is out there performing with the band. Julia will be back with us next week as we go on the road to Montague. She'll be our technical engineer. And joining me doing color commentary next week will be Mark Pettinato. Claire Allen will remain with us as our OSN camera woman. That'll be next week at Montague, the Orioles and the Wildcats. Right now, though, we got quite a battle here at Oriole Field. The Ludington Orioles on top of the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles by the score of 14-7. A big thank you to Safe Harbor Credit Union as well as to Indian Summer. And we are going to step aside right now. When we return, more of the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network. Stay tuned. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects with over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint. You are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. Folks, here's the scoring summary from the first half. The Orioles got on the board with 4:19 to go in the opening quarter on a 1-yard touchdown run by quarterback Cameron Gunsel. The point after was good by Jonah Peterson. And then with 56 seconds to go in the first half after a Muskegon Oakridge turnover on the kickoff, again, quarterback Cam Gunsel scored on a 1-yard touchdown run. And again, Jonah Peterson's point after was good. And as the first quarter came to an end. Ludington had a 14-0 lead. Only scoring in the second quarter came at the 9:57 mark. A 21-yard touchdown run by Muskegon Oakridge's Bryce Bisson. And the point after was good by their kicker, Arturo Romero Serrano. That's where we stand right now at the half. Ludington 14, Muskegon Oakridge 7. Also some kudos to Coach Rich Kirby and his Ludington JV team. They defeat Muskegon Oakridge 20-14 last night. This is from the Ludington Daily News. Down 8-6 at halftime at Oakridge. The Ludington junior varsity football team put together an impressive second half to defeat the Eagles 20-14. Ethan Tenney, almost said Anthony, that was his older brother who played a few years ago. Ethan Tenney put on a show offensively, scoring 3 touchdowns. Tenney had runs of 14, 22, and 3 yards, 4 touchdowns. Defensively, Connor Cheney had 8 tackles, and Cooper Holmes had 7 to lead the Orioles. Ludington now 3-1 on the season, all road victories. The Oriole JV home next Thursday hosting Montague. You got some scores, John, for us?
Not many. Whitehall 14, Montague 0, and Muskegon 21, Mona Shores 14. So I don't have a ton so far, but that's what I've got so far. No score in Manistee, Orchard View, or Holton, Mason County Central.
Okay, we'll report those as we receive those. I'd like to give some love to Lundquist Furniture, another of our fine sponsors. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Make sure you check out the OSN page later tonight, folks. We'll have the final score, the scoring summary, the scoring by quarters, and also we will have the individual stats as provided by O's statistician Eric Chaney. We'll have the area scores of interest listed as well. Couple interesting fact, John. Spring Lake is 3-0 this year in football. All 3 of their victories have been by identical scores of 34-28. They have victories over Montague, Belding, and Hudsonville Unity Christian, all by the same score. Now, if they defeat, they're playing Coopersville tonight. If they win over Coopersville 34-28, that's going to be really, really odd.
That would be wild.
I'd like to send some shout-outs right now. The LHS class of 1983. They are having their 40-year class reunion tomorrow, but they are meeting tonight, and they are getting together. They're over, I guess, over on Gaylord Avenue, close to the water tower, and doing a little tailgating over there. I'm sure they're having some soda pops and having a good time checking out the game. LHS class of 83, and one of the people that's over there with them is the mayor of 4th Ward, John Bound. So a shout out to the LHS class of 1983. Hopefully the Orioles can bring home a victory tonight. Wouldn't that top things off for that, them having their reunion?
Way to
yes,
head off the weekend.
No doubt. Also a shout out to Colleen Hackert. That's Cole Hackert's grandmother. She's tuned into the OSN tonight. And as well to Susan Mann and Allison Schwartz, other Oriole fans tuned into the OSN tonight as well. Also Tammy Crispel. And again, to the folks down at Crown and Cork who are down there gathered tonight watching the big screen, cheering on the Orioles. You know that Linda is leading the way down there at Crown and Cork, and hopefully the Orioles can bring home a victory tonight. I'll tell you what, John, if they play with the same intensity in the second half that they did in the first half, and you and I also another good point we talked about, the reasoning why Coach Gunsel may have went for the touchdown there instead of going for the attempt for the field goal. Ludington is receiving the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, who knows? He's done this for a long time, and he's been in these situations a lot. And you know, I'm not one to critique other coaches' decisions, and he went for what he wanted to do, and it could have easily been an amazing success. They just didn't get that one, but they're going to be back.
We're going to step aside right now. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
House of Flavors Manufacturing has been producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937. The company is a contract manufacturer of private label ice cream for some of the premier food store brands, as well as a provider of premium bulk ice cream for scoop shops and restaurants around the United States. For the 220 dedicated workers, employment at House of Flavors Manufacturing is worthwhile work as it brings fun and joy into people's daily lives and important celebrations. The business is always striving to make people smile while enjoying its delicious ice cream. House of Flavors Manufacturing is pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. Yummy House of Flavors ice cream, sold around the world, is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic. You can learn more about House of Flavors Manufacturing at www.houseofflavors.com.
Oriole Field, week 4 of the MHSAA season. A gorgeous night for high school football here at Oriole Field. Ludington on the road next week, their first road game of the season, as they will be taking on the Montague Wildcats. But they've got another half here against a very talented Muskegon Oakridge team. Ludington holds a 14-7 lead. They will get the ball to begin play here in the second half.
Yeah, and just what a game. Clean game. I don't think has there been a flag?
Only if there has only one or two, John.
Yeah, just a clean, very
hard hitting.
Yeah.
Yep. Just
what more could you ask for?
Very well played game between these two teams. You know, last year Ludington fell at Muskegon Oakridge by the score of 30-18 in a game which was much closer than that final score indicated.
That was a great football game. You know, just what you'd want to see on a Friday night, and a lot going on here. A lot could happen here in the second half. I think this opening drive is really important for us.
You know, the Orioles only have one more home game left after the conclusion of this one tonight. Week 7, and without a doubt, the toughest team on their schedule, the Whitehall Vikings, and it's going to be homecoming.
Yeah, you know, it's nice to have everybody here for homecoming. I think if you got to choose your homecoming game, Whitehall might not be your first, second, third, or fourth, or fifth choice, but it just is what it is.
We'd like to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the road. However, if you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Mike also reminds you that it is your choice when it comes to selecting a car repair business, and that you can go where you desire to have your vehicle repaired. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Of course, Mike Benedict, a big supporter of Ludington Orioles sports, and he's quite a sports enthusiast himself.
Oh, yeah.
300 games. He has bowled in his bowling career. State champion in cross country at Ludington High back in the fall of 1981. Played on a couple of state champion fast pitch men's softball teams, and great sponsor of Ludington Orioles sports.
Dan Ramirez and Sunshine back here. I'd like to see Dan get a little more involved.
Yeah.
You know, we've got all these weapons, and sometimes we lose one for a couple plays, and we don't forget about him, but I'd just like to see him get a couple touches here.
And just like you and Thad, I'm sure have said much during your coaching career in basketball, you only have one ball, so it's tough sometimes to share the wealth. All right, here we go.
No doubt.
Oakridge kicking off. And the kick is stepped into there by Arturo Romero Serrano, bobbled, and here comes Daniel Ramirez, and he has the ball out to about the 22-yard line right there.
There was a second where I thought he was going to hit that seam, and boy, it closed quickly.
Let's see where the officials mark it. So the Orioles have the ball to begin play here in the third quarter. They lead 14-7. They'll have the ball at just north of the 20-yard line. So we'll say it's on the 21-yard line right now. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Cam Gunsel comes out. He wears jersey number 2. He's got Sunshine Schillinger out there with him. Also Derek Dunsel. You got Luke Hackert, number 13. Gage Jones, receiver to the near side.
We're
and of course,
somebody.
Yep, of course. There we go. And Cole Hackert comes running in right now. Joins that offensive line right there. We'll give them some love here in just a moment. But 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Let's see if they can recapture that intensity pass out in the flat, and gaining some quick hitter right there to get the ball to Schillinger, and he's going to be marked down at about the 27-yard line. So a pickup of 6 on the play. Good first down play right there.
What I like most is, Dave lowered his shoulder at the end there. You don't want to be the guy taking the hits all the time. He delivered, and I like to see that to end that play.
Gain of 7 on the play. 2nd down and 3. Joe Benz checks back into the Oriole lineup. Gives some love to the offensive line. Charlie Gamble, Will Luce, Mike Nichols, Corbin Wagonmaker, and Walt Autry. Now they're going to pull right, and not much right there, as Gunsel will keep. Oakridge closed on that in a hurry.
There wasn't a lot of room right there. Again, Cam is running hard as he has all season.
Yeah. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 3, so Gunsel got the ball back to the line of scrimmage right there.
Yep.
10:55 to go in the third quarter.
It's a big play. You're inside the 30. It's third down. First drive of the second half.
You like to get at least a first down here and get the ball out. So if you do turn the ball over on a punt, you're able to.
You want to switch the field? If you have to do that.
Flip field position. Here's a pass. He's got Gage Jones right on the money. First down, Ludington Orioles.
Boy, there wasn't a lot of room to get that through.
No.
What a bolt.
Great defensive coverage there by the Oakridge defensive back, but Cam Gunsel just put that one right on the numbers to Gage Jones, and the Orioles have a first down.
Well defended. I mean, great catch for Gage to bring that in. There was not room. That was about as well as you could defend.
First and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Muskegon Oakridge 38-yard line. 10:16 to go in the third quarter. Yeah, that ball had a lot of zip on it. Low snap. Gunsel. He's got it wide open. Joe Benz at the 50. He's at the 40. 35, 30. He's at the 25, 20, 15. And he's knocked out of bounds at the Muskegon Oakridge 10-yard line.
What a ball. He threw that wheel route just over the top. Joe ran under it at full stride. And
beautifully, John, the way he laid that ball in there. What touch displayed there by Cam Gunsel, who is really showing his maturation.
You don't see Joe in the passing game very much. It was great. Just a great play call right there. He's coming out to catch his breath. Just great all around.
Joe Ben showing his speed there. Got all the way down to the Muskegon Oakridge 9-yard line. Great touch on that pass, as you alluded to, John, from Gunsel
what our
to
viewers
Benz.
And listeners couldn't say is Scoop was almost ready to race down the booth with him. He got up on his feet.
Schillinger, and he's going to lose a couple.
Yeah.
Lose about 3 yards on that play right there.
We ran that into the near side of the field, and they were ready for that.
I was about ready to jump out the window on that last one, John.
I have to pull you back. Like I'm used to doing to Coach Mesher on the basketball bench. You got to rein him back in sometimes. I thought I was going to have Scoop by the back of his shirt there.
Eagles did a nice job preventing that touchdown right there. I was getting it all set up for one of those classic Ric Flair. Woo!
That would have been a good one here. Second and goal, but we're back at the 12.
Back at the 12-yard line now. 9:25 to go in the third quarter. Schillinger in motion. Schillinger, he breaks a tackle, breaks another tackle. He has broke about 3 tackles right there, refusing to go down, and finally they bring him down around the 5-yard line, John.
Boy, it was like a ping pong ball. It just kept bouncing off the tackles, and again, lowering his shoulder, getting lower and delivering hits, and what a run to get down to the 5.
You think that young man's not tough?
Whew.
Wow.
I've spent enough time with him to know better, but man, if you weren't sure, you are now.
Sunshine Schillinger with a nice run right there. It's going to bring up a third down and goal to go. Ball at the Muskegon Oakridge 5-yard line.
We're right in front of the Orioles student section here. What a great opportunity.
Tough 7-yard gain there by Schillinger. Let's see what Coach Gunsel has sent in here on this third down and goal to go from the 5-yard line.
They're shifting out of this.
They're shifting heavy on the left right now. And Gunsel will run. He cuts it back. Gunsel, he is in! Touchdown, Orioles! Give me one, John. Woo!
That was
Cam Gunsel, a 5-yard touchdown run, and Ludington is now up 20-7. What patience there.
He had flow to the left, and a little seam opened up, and he took it hard, then spun to get in. Just a great effort to get in the end zone there.
Superb effort, as John alluded to, folks. Cam Gunsel.
But again, look at the line. They're giving him opportunities, and he's making the most of them.
Jonah Peterson in to attempt the point after. Impressive opening drive to begin this third quarter by the Ludington Orioles. And it's up and it's good. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 7, 8:23 to go in this third quarter. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities. At Pure Marquette Builders, we build the home of your dreams without the headaches normally associated with home building. Fast, simple, and completely customized to fit your needs. Pure Marquette Builders builds beautiful modular homes in the Ludington and surrounding West Michigan communities.
Opening drive there by the Ludington Orioles as they matriculated the ball down the field. They have a 21-7 lead now. Jonah Peterson will kick off, and the ball will go out of bounds. So the Eagles will get the ball, I believe, John, at the 26-yard line right there.
Well, I think they can take it up here at the 35.
I think I was going to say, Orioles trying positional kick right there.
Yep, they don't want to give up another return, but that last drive, big play by Joe Benz there on that route from Cam, and just again a beautifully thrown ball. Huge play.
The pass couldn't have been thrown any better. The way it was laid in there to Joe, he had a full head of steam as he caught the ball and headed down the sideline.
Again,
big play.
Good call, very well designed play in that situation.
3 touchdown runs by Cam Gunsel, 2 of them from 1 yard out and 1 from 5 yards out. The Orioles are up 21-7. Here we go. Muskegon Oakridge with the ball at their own 35-yard line, and they'll give it to Jones. He's trying to get to the outside. He does, and he'll be brought down there by Gage Jones.
Big gain, 17-18 right there. They're back in that tee, and it worked the last possession they had last series.
Trevor Jones, nice run right there on first down for Muskegon Oakridge. He gets the ball all the way down to the Oriole 46-yard line. Brought down by Gage Jones right there. Boy, Trevor Jones got to the outside in a big hurry. We talk about Schillinger getting the outside, and they'll give it now to good job there. And that was 28, big Derek Dunsel meeting the Eagle ball carrier, Bryson Stevenson, right at the line of scrimmage.
A sledgehammer there. He did a great job of filling that hole and wrapping up.
Big shout out to Ludington Paint and Glass. They've been mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all of your projects. Proud to support Ludington Oriole sports while being a sponsor on the OSN. Here's a handoff, and on the carry, Trevor Jones, and he's brought down once again by Gage Jones. But he got a pickup of about 7 on the play. That'll bring up a 3rd and 3. Actually make it 3rd and 2, so he got 8 on the play.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to see a heavy dose of this. Their last possession, they ran and very effectively, and they're doing the same thing so far.
6:56 to go in this third quarter. The other thing about that drive by the Orioles, John, it was a very long drive. It consumed a lot of the clock.
Yeah.
All right, on the carry now, Stevenson. He's got the first down for the Eagles, and it took a flock of Orioles to bring him down there.
Yep.
Looked like leading the way there, Andre Walden was in there, Dunsel, and you also had, it looks like, was that Connor Such?
Yeah, I think so.
Connor Such.
I think the Eagles are content with 3 or 4 yards of carry, and they're inside the 35 now, and interested if we can stiffen up here a little bit and get a stop.
The old Buckeye coach, Woody Hayes, would love this. 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Never heard of him.
Here's a handoff, and it's Stevenson breaking a tackle. He's still on his feet.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy,
I thought he was
yeah.
gonna break it there.
It looked like he was, and it Joe Benz over there, and also looked like Derek Dunsel holding on, and also you had Cole Hackert in on that play. Gain of 3 on the play, so 2nd down and 7. 6:03 to go, and Daniel Ramirez was in on that stop as well. So
great.
It's good to see that you got a gang tackling going on by the Orioles. You have to do that with these Oakridge Eagles because they go down hard.
Yeah, I'd still like to see us wrap and drive a little better.
2nd down and 7.
Who bobbled it?
Miller bobbled it. Now he's going to try to get outside. He's still on his feet, and he is going to be brought down there. That looked like Jaron Hathaway on the stop for the Orioles.
He had a lot of guys in pursuit, but he was the one guy that got the angle that could make the play.
To bring up a 3rd and about 4. Ball is at the Oriole 28-yard line. 5:20 to go. On the carry, Trevor Jones. He only got a couple, but he only needed a couple.
He got it.
As you said, John, you were talking about it. Muskegon Oakridge, very methodical.
Yeah, this is working for them right now, and you know, if it's not broke, why would you change anything? And they're just going to grind away. It's a long game. There's a quarter and a half to play, and they're just going to grind this one out.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the Oriole 23-yard line. 5:01 to go. And we have, now there's a nice play by Ludington right there. That'll be a loss on the play.
That was the play they scored on in the first half.
It was, and it was the same ball carrier,
Absolutely,
too.
yep.
That was Bryce Bisson. And it's going to be marked at the 21, so Connor Such on the tackle for the Orioles. The clock now shows 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in the third quarter. The Orioles up 21-7. Miller will give the ball now, and that is Stevenson. He's trying to get to the outside. He's going to get to the outside, and he's going to score a touchdown. Boy, oh boy, the pursuit right there. Oakridge did a great job on walling off the Ludington defenders. And with 4:18 to go in this third quarter, the Eagles have struck back on a 21-yard touchdown run.
They had great lead blocking on the outside there, and we were just outnumbered, and he hit the edge, and he was gone.
Bryson Stevenson, 21-yard touchdown run. And that's what their first touchdown was, a 21-yard touchdown run by Bisson.
Be real, you know, it's going to be a back and forth game.
Yeah.
If they could get a stop, and you know they're going to grind it out. It's going to get real interesting.
In to attempt the point after Arturo Romero Serrano. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And with 4:18 to go in the third quarter, your score from Oriole Field, the Ludington Orioles 21, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 14. Back after these messages from our sponsors at 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Oriole Field. The Muskegon Oakridge Eagles have just scored on a 21-yard touchdown run by Bryson Stevenson. And they've cut the Oriole lead down to 7 right now. We want to thank Ludington Chiropractic. If you are having back and neck pain and need to see a chiropractor to relieve that pain, see Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic. No appointment is necessary, as Ludington Chiropractic is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck, Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue, located next to Pizza Hut. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Getting set to kick off, Romero Serrano. And back deep for the Orioles, Ramirez, and I believe it will be Sunshine Schillinger. Schillinger has it at about his own 8. He's out to the 20. Schillinger trying to get to the outside, and he's going to, good job right there by the Eagles. Number 3 doing a great job there. Zach Cribbins for Muskegon Oakridge. He brings Schillinger down.
Yeah, Dave was trying to get to the edge there and just made a great football play and wrapped him up.
So Ludington has the ball, 1st and 10, and they will be at their own 15-yard line. Shout out to Crown and Cork, Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar. They are open Monday through Thursday, 4 to 8 p.m., and Friday and Saturday, 4 to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and apple caramel cheesecake. All right, Ludington now with the ball. 4:11 remaining in the opening quarter. Gunsel's pass is complete at the 20, and getting out near the first down will be Gage Jones. Late flag, very late flag, John, just came in.
You'd have to think that was something on the tackle right there where it came in from the back, Judge.
You would think. 4:04 to go in this third quarter. Officials meeting right now. They're having a confab. Here is the initial call. It looks like it's going to go against the Eagles. Personal foul, face mask on Muskegon Oakridge. So that's going to add 15 yards to that reception, which was about 10 yards.
Yeah, we'll be out to almost the 40.
Well, that'll get the Orioles out of the shadow of the south end zone goalposts. As we were, go ahead, John.
No, just great play on first down. We came out, passed, and made a nice play, positive yards, and then big penalty yards on top.
I'll tell you what, Cam Gunsel really showing some touch on the ball tonight, whether he's zipping it in there or whether he's putting some really beautiful touch on the ball. Here's a pass, caught. Oh, he had Ramirez right there. And
I think it was tipped.
Yeah, it looked like it was tipped a little bit because the ball was thrown a bit behind it, but I think that was due to the tip right there, John.
Oh, gosh, Dan was going to catch that in stride too, Scoop. I was going to probably have to hold on to you there.
You were going to definitely. Hey, folks, Crown and Cork, all menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to learn about our specials and other important information. Of course, Linda and Brian Matson doing a fantastic job down there with Crown and Cork, the former PM Steamers. 2nd down and 10 for the Orioles, 3:54 to go. Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel breaks a tackle, and he gains a couple right there. Boy, he got hit hard, bounced off the initial contact right there, and was able to gain a couple of yards.
But he saw daylight. If he could have gotten free, there was a little bit of running room there.
That's going to bring up a 3rd and 7, so a gain of 3 on the play there. Orioles have the ball on their own 42-yard line. This drive started on their own 15-yard line.
Got to believe they're going to have to go for it. They're not going to go for it on 4th down, so this is a pretty big play for us.
Eagles offense is moving the ball. It's just they're very time-consuming, and it's they're gaining 3, 4, 5 yards a pop.
Yeah, it'd be hard to give them a short field here. Right?
Like Ludington, to get another 1st down here. 3rd and 7. Gunsel trying to get Oakridge to jump. Almost.
Did.
Almost got it to jump right there. Schillinger. No, Gunsel lost his footing right there.
Shoot.
And he is down at about the, they're going to mark him down at the 40-yard line. Yeah. So they're going to have to punt. 4th and 9 with 2:40 to go in this 3rd quarter.
The glimpse I had of that play, I don't think we were getting the 1st down, but we could have got some yardage.
Jonah Peterson will punt for the Orioles. He wears jersey number 5. And back deep for the Eagles looks to be number 1, Braden Cunningham. Hopefully Jonah can really step into one here. Here's the snap. It's a good snap. Peterson's kick is off. A very short punt. He kind of shanked it right there. And the Eagles are going to have really good field position. They'll start off 1st and 10 from their own 46-yard line. 2:14 to go in this 3rd quarter. The Orioles have a 7-point lead, 21-14. Folks, if let's see here, we want to thank McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Trevor Jones on the carry. And he's gone. Trevor Jones has a touchdown, and now the Eagles are within a point, just like that.
And that was just a very, very poor tackling situation there.
54-yard touchdown run by Trevor Jones at the 2:03 mark of the 3rd quarter.
I know he's a load, but we've got to wrap up.
Now the Eagles have cut the Oriole lead to just a point.
Well, we knew this was going to be a ball game, Scoop.
Yep.
A lot of game.
Romero Serrano in to attempt the point after out of the hold of Braden Cunningham. Trevor Jones just scores on a 54-yard touchdown run. Now the Eagles attempting to tie this game up. Here's the snap. The kick is up, and the kick is good. And we have a tie game, folks, with 2:03 to go in the 3rd quarter. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. Back after these messages. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. We're here today with Mike Benedict, the proprietor of Benedict's Auto Center. Mike Benedict, what is it that sets Benedict's Auto Center apart from other businesses here in Mason County?
I'm going to go with the old cliche word, and I'm going to say customer service. Like to spend the time with the customer, give them the kind of all the Q&As, answer all the questions they might have pertaining to the damaged vehicle, what's going to happen next, and then I walk them through the process going forward that I'm going to handle things. We take it apart, find additional damage, call the insurance company, we take care of all the work from there for them, keep them clued in what's going on so they know about when they'll be receiving their car back.
let the viewers out there and the listeners know, Mike, there's a perception that you have to go where your insurance company tells you. That is not the case, is it?
Not true at all. What I would suggest they do is they go and they talk to either the manager or the owner of the business. Be comfortable where you take the car, have them answer your questions, and that's where you want to go. If you're comfortable with them, that's what you want to do, and it's your car, you go where you want.
Benedict's Auto Body, your trusted one-stop collision and repair shop. Back to Oriole Field. The Eagles have just tied this game up at 21 apiece. Here's the kick, and it'll go into the end zone. The Orioles have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Late.
Oh, here comes the flag.
Yeah, late flag right here. We're going to see personal foul. Going to see whether it's going to go against the Eagles or against the Orioles, John.
Well, I saw a couple Orioles in the middle walking off with their hands in the air. I see a flag on the other side as well, so I was watching the kick go through the end zone. I didn't see what happened there, Scoop.
Well, we got a tie game now, and things are starting to get even more chippy.
Well, you see they're gathering and writing stuff down. The only thing you record is unsportsmanlike, because that's the only one that can accumulate. So be interested if they're offsetting or what the situation is here.
All right, so let's see what the...
must be on them because they brought it out to the 35.
Ball is placed at the 35, so a 15-yard unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on the Eagles of Muskegon Oakridge. Ludington comes out. Mike Nichols is over the ball. He's the Orioles center. The right guard, Charlie Gamble, number 52. The left guard, 53, Will Luce. The left tackle, 62, Corbin Wagonmaker. The right tackle, 63, Walt Autry. And here we go. Trying to get to the outside, Schillinger. And he's out near the 39-yard line where he's driven out of bounds there by Braden Cunningham. The Eagles
effort to get 5 yards.
Yeah, Eagles cornerback, but it'll bring up a 2nd down and 5. 1:42 to go in the 3rd quarter. Folks, Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices, so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. Gunsel at the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30. He's down to the 25. He cuts it back inside, and he's finally dragged down at the Muskegon Oakridge. Oh, but the 16-yard line.
Coming back here, Scoop. I think we got a hold. There was a penalty at the end of the run there. Hopefully...
Penalty marker thrown down at about the Oakridge 29-yard line. So it was way downfield, John.
Well, the only one down there was Gage. I thought he was doing a nice job of blocking, but, I'm going to guess the guys in stripes disagree with my opinion here.
You can see the Oriole coaches, they're trying to...
Charlie's trying to listen in the best he can there. And
trying to persuade the officials. That wasn't holding on my guy.
Well, they're
picking it up. No penalty.
Yep.
They're waving it off.
That one official was trying to sell it. I saw some head shaking there, and that's great officiating, though. You've got a group of 5. If somebody saw it differently, then way to come together and get it right.
I'll tell you what, John.
Biased opinion.
Yeah, the Oriole quarterback, number 2, Cam Gunsel, just a sophomore. He is having one heck of a ball game tonight.
That was a play I talked about the last series. They just got him by the shoelaces at the line of scrimmage, and he had room out in front. Same play. He was able to kick through this one.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Muskegon Oakridge 18-yard line. Big gain there by Cameron Gunsel. 1:12 to go in the 3rd quarter. We're knotted up at 21 apiece. Orioles were up 14-7 at the half.
That was probably a tough sell on the other sideline, talking about picking up a flag on a big play that would have called it back.
Gunsel looks over the Eagle defense. Schillinger in motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel picking his way through. He's got a nice pickup on 1st down.
Here's a flag right now at the line of scrimmage. He's calling holding right there. I'm sure that's on us. They were calling it up here in the booth.
Gunsel got that ball down to the 12, but as John was just letting you folks know, penalty marker down. And I believe that one is going to come back. 1:07 to go in this 3rd quarter. Holding on Ludington.
Reese Puffer, 56. Holland, 7. That's a halftime score.
Wow. That's Coach Cody Cater and his Reese Puffer Rockets.
Mason County Central, 20. Holton, 0.
So that penalty right there is going to bring the ball all the way back to the the Oakridge 27-yard line. Big penalty right there.
First down again, but first and 20 now.
Gunsel still looking. Now he's going to run. He's got some room out there. Gunsel cuts it back, and he's tripped up right there, and he goes down at about the 17-yard line.
Back to the original line of scrimmage, so got 10 back.
Boy, his eyes must have got pretty big right there, John, when you look downfield and saw all that open pasture.
Yeah, well, he wanted to pass. He didn't have something he was comfortable with. He saw an alley, made a good decision, tucked and ran, and got positive yardage.
Gain of 10 on the play. Ball's down to the 18-yard line. It'll bring up a second down now and 10 for the Orioles. 30 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Talk about an exciting ball game that has swayed back and forth. Schillinger in motion. He'll get the ball. He's trying to get to the outside. Breaks the tackle, and he's going to get down to about the 11-yard line right there.
Like Joe Benz out there.
Yep.
Getting involved, trying to make a good block.
So that's going to be the last play of the third quarter.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist.
As we come back to begin play in the fourth quarter, you are watching the Oriole Sports Network as well as listening to that and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, O's Nation.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving. Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Oriole Sports Network.
To Oriole Field, Scoop Hansen, John Stowe, Thad Shank, Claire Allen, the Oriole Sports Network in collaboration with 102.7 WMOM. About to begin play here in the fourth quarter. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. The Orioles facing a 3rd and 3. Ball is on the Muskegon Oakridge 11-yard line.
Hey, all tied up to start the fourth quarter. What a game.
Doesn't get any better than this,
No.
John. Gunsel has Schillinger in the backfield with him. Schillinger in motion now. Gunsel will keep, and Gunsel is going to be brought down short of the first down right there. He gets the ball down inside the 10 to about the 9. Let's see where they mark him down. And let's see what Ludington's are bringing in right now. Ludington's bringing in number 65. And that is Jace Rasmussen. They got the heavy package out there. It's 4th and 1. It's an interesting formation here, John. This heavy formation right here.
Yeah.
In motion. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel still has it. He still has it.
Oh, no.
And he's brought down. And the ball's going to be turned over. Oh, Oakridge coming in there. They get the sack. And making the stop, Brody Jennings right there. And bring up a 1st and 10 for Muskegon Oakridge. They definitely have the momentum right now.
Yeah, it was a great drive. And, now the defense has got to dig in a little bit.
Give credit there to the Oakridge secondary right there. They had the Orioles well covered. And now they'll take over. 1st and 10, ball on their own 15-yard line. 11-18 to go in the game. We're knotted up at 21 apiece. Oakridge quarterback, number 7. That's Evan Miller. In the back that's really hurt the Orioles tonight, just as he did last year, number 34, Trevor Jones, who is a senior. He's a 6'1", 200-pound power runner.
Yeah, delay here. I'm not sure what they're waiting on.
Okay. Right now, we want to thank Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. All right, here come the Eagles. Penalty marker thrown.
Same play they scored on. They just took everybody outside, and we had a little better coverage there.
Folks, you can get a hold of Team Jamie Loney at 513 South James Street in Ludington. Let's see the officials. We had a relatively clean first half, and there might have only been one penalty, maybe two in the first half. We're seeing a lot more of the yellow laundry right now.
Maybe half the distance there. They'll get their down back, first down.
Holding on the Eagles of Muskegon Oakridge. 11-10 to go in the game. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. Eagles will have the ball now at their own. They're going to be about the 6-yard line. So it'll be first down and 18. See if Ludington's defense can come up with a key play here. They'll give the ball to Jones. And again, he's really running hard right there. You see he's not going down on first contact, in some cases not second contact.
Now, Gage got in there, wrapped up, and somebody finished him off, but Gage wasn't letting go this time. Just a tough, gritty play like you'd expect Gage to make.
Gets the ball out to the 15-yard line. So I'll bring up second down for Muskegon Oakridge.
No real urgency here. They're just going to take their time, be methodical, and grind it out. It's worked the second half here.
Yeah, second down and 10 for the Eagles. And on the carry, looked like Trevor Jones once again. He is their bell cow. No doubt about that.
He's gotten up a little gingerly the last couple of plays here. I think we're trying to wrap up and hit a little harder. Third and a long 6 here coming up.
We're seeing a lot of Jones and Jones tonight. Muskegon Oakridge is Trevor Jones. Ludington's Gage Jones.
Right.
They've been meeting each other quite often, and I know they're not family.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you want Gage making a lot of tackles there from his position, even though he does a nice job. Hopefully we can squeeze it down a little bit here in the middle.
Gain of 3 on that last carry by Trevor Jones. 3rd and 7 for the Eagles. 9:48. Huge play here for the Ludington defense.
This is a big one.
And they were able to get the Orioles to jump right there. So that's going to give them 5 big yards right there.
They got Cole Hackert. It's not going to be a first down, but it certainly gives them some breathing room.
Well, it's going to bring up a 3rd and 2 now. That's a huge world of difference. 3rd and 7 from now to 3rd and 2.
Cole and I just talked about this today. He was in at lunch watching a little film, and they're just aggressive kids. They're ready to go, and they're just anxious, and they get caught sometimes.
9:40 left in the ball game. It's been a dandy here, folks, from Oriole Field. Week 4 of the MHSAA season, the Orioles and the Eagles. They'll give it to Jones. He's got the first down and then some. Yeah. He's out over the 30-yard line, and Ludington's going to have to they're going to have to come up with something here, John. They haven't been able to stop him all night long.
No, they're grinding right now. This is a lot of work for our players. Gage came up, made another nice play, but again, they're very content to grind this out. And now with a tie ball game, they're probably happy to wind as much time off this clock and just inch this ball forward.
You got to give a lot of kudos there to the Muskegon Oakridge offensive line too. The way they're pushing the Oriole defense around out there. Well, Oriole defensive line did a nice job on that play.
Yep.
Looked like Andre Walden, also Connor Such, leading the attack right there. Jones again on the carry. Gain of 1 on the play, so 2nd down and 9.
Mona Shores just tied it up with Muskegon 21-21.
What a ball game
midway through the third, looks like it's at Mona Shores.
Another great game this weekend. In fact, I think it's happening tonight. the Rockford Rams, and the Caledonia Fighting Scots.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so 2nd down and 9 for the Eagles. 8:26 to go in this ball game. They're going to pass, and the receiver it's picked off. It's picked off. Intercepted by the Orioles. And with the ball.
Oh, there's a flag, but
there's a flag down.
The ball.
What a huge interception right there. The Eagles thought they were going to fool the Orioles.
They pitched it to Jones, and you could see him fading further back. And Joe Benz with the pick. I don't know who was in coverage. Yeah. Somebody was in tight coverage, but Joe scooped up over the top right there.
Oakridge tried the halfback option there.
Yeah, we're going to lose some yardage here, but gain the ball.
Yeah, huge interception right there by the Orioles. It's going to be A 1st and 10 for Ludington. We're going to see where they mark the ball. It is going to take them back a few yards. 8:15 to go in the game. We want to thank Groundworks Landscaping. They are located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates. They can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Here we go. Orioles with the football. There's going to be a gain of maybe 1 on the play right there. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 9. Cam Gunsel on the carry. Ball is at the, I'll give him 2 on the play right there. So 2nd down and 8. Ball on the Oriole 47-yard line. 7:53 to go in the game.
Tough sledding up the middle right now.
21-21. Ludington was up 14-7 at the half. Next Friday from Montague, the Orioles and the Wildcats. We'll be on the air with you around 6:45 with the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show. Gunsel will keep. Gunsel, and boy, he's going to lose a couple right there. That looked kind of ugly right from the beginning, John.
Yeah, I think things dissolved quickly on that play.
And we have an Eagle. We have an Eagle who looks injured right now. So we are going to step aside. Your score with 7:20 left in this game. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. You're watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation.
Crown and Cork is Ludington's only waterfront kitchen and bar and is open Monday through Thursday from 4:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. and Friday and Saturdays from 4:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. Stop in soon to taste some of our new fall menu items, including French onion soup and our seasonal cheesecake. All menu items are made fresh when ordered, and many have locally sourced ingredients. We also have a kids' play area for the littles to play in while the adults dine. And make sure you call us to host your next event. Our private dining space seats up to 80 people and offers a beautiful view of the Ludington Harbor. Crown and Cork is located at 502 West Loomis Street, across from the Ludington Marina. Follow us on Facebook to hear about our specials and other important information, or call us at 231-425-3557 to make a reservation today. We look forward to serving you soon.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith & Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith & Eddy Insurance.
The Eagle who was injured. He walked off on his own power, but he walked off rather gingerly. 3rd and 8 for the Orioles. 7:20 to go in the game. It's a huge play here for Ludington. Gunsel looking. He's looking. He's going to go up. No, he's going to switch. No, pass is incomplete. He throws it out to Benz, and penalty marker down. I think we're going to have, that's usually where the area of holding is, John.
Yeah, interesting what they want to do here. Obviously, it'll be 4th down, but that'd be a big penalty well behind the line of scrimmage. They're saying they do not want to accept this, so we'll be 4th.
Unfortunately, the Orioles there with one of their worst offensive possessions of the game, coming in at a bad time here in the 4th quarter with 7:14 to go. So the Orioles will be forced to punt here on 4th and 8.
Hold on.
Well, let's see here. They have the ball right now on their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, Cam's pretty talented. He might be pooch punting this.
Yeah, we're going to see it. Boy, this is Orioles initially lining up to go for it, and this is a little bit surprising at this stage of the game right here. Maybe I shouldn't say surprising the way that we've known Coach Gunsel to call plays in the past. No, it looks like they're just going to try to draw Oakridge off, and now Coach Gunsel will call a timeout, yes. Folks, Indian Summer Co-op is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. So 7:14 to go in the game. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. We want to thank Pure Marquette Builders, our exclusive player in the spotlight sponsor. PM Builders they are our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, and they are located at 913 South Washington Avenue in Ludington. PM Builders construct quality homes in the West Michigan area. If you're looking to build, give Scott Latimer a call to set up an appointment, 231-398-7463. Any updates on scoring, John?
We've got North Muskegon 35, Hesperia 0, and Muskegon bounced back and scored. They're up 28-21 over Mona Shores.
Ludington will punt. Jonah Peterson is into the game. Where's jersey number 5? Back deep for the Eagles, number 1, Braden Cunningham.
See if you can get a hold of one here.
Yeah.
The wind's not a real factor right now, and it's a real unfortunate bounce off his foot last time.
All right. We need a good snap right here. Gage Jones. Here's a snap. It's a good snap, and the kick is away. It's a short kick. Oh, boy. Short kick, and it looked like it went off the side of his foot right there, and Muskegon Oakridge is going to have great field position. They're going to have the ball 1st and 10.
Good snap. I mean, he just it's hit the wrong part of his foot twice now, and it just happens. It's an unfortunate bounce.
At the it looks like the officials gave us a little bit more of a favorable marking right there. It's going to be at the Muskegon Oakridge 39-yard line. 7:08 to go in the game. The Oriole defense being asked to step up once again.
Yep, I saw where the ball went out of bounds. I saw where it's marked, and they're not the same spot. We'll take it.
1st and 10 for the Eagles. Their quarterback, Evan Miller. And he is going to give now. And on the carry, there's that man again. And Ludington doing a decent job right there, but he still ended up getting about 6 or 7 right there. And that's Trevor Jones, number 34. He's spotted down at the Oakridge 46-yard line.
You know, well, what else would you do if they're them but give him the ball? I mean, they've got a big push up front. He runs hard. They're getting a lot of positive yardage.
Dom Wheaton on the stop for Ludington. 2nd down and 3 for the Eagles. Miller straight ahead now, and on the carry, good job by Gage Jones, making sure he's not going anywhere. Jones came up.
I think that Jaron Hathaway might have had the initial contact, and Gage cleaned that up real well.
And they're going to give him forward progress down. Let's see here. It's going to be marked at about the 48-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd and 1 for the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. 6:07 left in the ball game.
Well, I was nervous we didn't see that he had the ball the way he came clean out of there.
Hathaway doing a nice job making the initial contact, and then Gage finished it off there. Gage Jones finished it off. All right, Miller looks over the Oriole defense. He's going to give it now. Trevor Jones on the carry. He's got a Oakridge 1st down. He's across midfield down to about the Oriole 48-yard line. Gage Jones, who's had a boatload of tackles tonight, with another one.
And he's smart. He's coming in hot and low, and he's making great plays. But, 1st down, so they're just past midfield. Real interesting couple of minutes here.
Ball marked at the Oriole 49-yard line. 5:38 left in the game. Ludington 21, Muskegon Oakridge 21. Coming up over the ball for the Eagles, their center, number 60, Dylan Cunningham. They'll give it to Jones, still on his feet. He's got a 1st down. He's all the way down to the Oriole 38-yard line, getting up slowly. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing, proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Oriole sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. 5:15 left to go in the game. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Ball on the Oriole 39-yard line. And again, John, we've said it a number of times. Oakridge offensively, they're in no hurry.
Nope.
Miller will give the ball now. And
there we go.
Good job by Ludington's defense right there. Leading the way looked to be Derek Dunsel. Also,
Connor Such
was there for the Orioles. That was a good gang tackling.
I just like that we initiated contact in that first yard of the line of scrimmage, and we're able to minimize the gain.
Stevenson on the carry there for the Eagles. 4:32 left in the game. Orioles led 14-7 at the half. They had a 21-7 lead, and Oakridge came back, outscored the Orioles 14-7 in that third quarter. Oh, the Orioles are going to get caught and that's the second time they've jumped now. He's getting a little too aggressive right there, John.
Yeah, we're right there with our nose on the nose of the ball. There's no wiggle room when you're that close, and that cost us 5. It's going to...
There was another late flag that just came in too, John. I don't know if they're going to call a second penalty here on the Orioles, but that penalty came in really late.
That'd be disappointing. In a game like this to do something silly like that.
.419 to go in the game. Oh, boy, they're marking off the 5-yarder and now a 15-yarder. Oh, you cannot have this deep in the game. You get it's bad enough they got the 5-yarder right there, and then another 15 is marched off on the Orioles.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike conduct. That's non-football related stuff, so we just can't do that. We can't have that lack of discipline in a game like this. That's 20 yards now.
You shoot yourself in the foot like that, an extra 15 yards to these Eagles, and they're just grinding right now. The yards out, and they're taking time off the clock, and that's a crucial mistake this deep into the ball game. You know, the emotions are running high, but the Orioles played a beautiful ball game tonight, John, and to get a penalty like that this deep in the ball game, that really hurts.
Yeah.
All right, Oakridge has the ball at the Oriole 19-yard line. 4 minutes to go in the game. On the carry, Jones just got tripped up, or he was going into the end zone.
Yep. We got too many guys laying face first on the turf right there. Well,
Gage Jones saved a touchdown right there.
This will be real interesting here, Scoop.
It's going to be down first down and goal to go. Ball at the Oriole 8-yard line. Trevor Jones has had one heck of a ball game for the Oakridge Eagles, just as he did last year for them against the Orioles at Muskegon Oakridge.
They're taking their time. They're going to use every second of clock here. They certainly expect to score and want to leave us with as little time as possible.
Eagles have the
coached.
Yep, definitely. Kerry Harger is an excellent coach, no doubt about that. Miller will give the ball now to Jones, and he's going to go into the end zone. 8-yard touchdown run with 3:14 left in the game, and Muskegon Oakridge has their first lead of this ball game. And it comes at the 3:14 mark on an 8-yard touchdown run by Trevor Jones. In to attempt the point after for the Eagles. Arturo Romero Serrano. Here is the snap. It's a low snap. Kick is up, and it's no good. It's no good. And there is a flag, too. There is a flag as well, but the kick hit the left upright. And if it is on Oakridge, that is
on us.
Oh, no.
I'm just reading body language. That's on us.
A personal foul called on the Orioles? Oh,
I'd
boy.
be interested what you'd have to do on a PAT and when they're kicking it to get a personal foul. I don't.
Point after attempt hit the left upright right
Here's
there.
the problem, Scoop. That's half the distance.
Exactly.
Now they're going to go for 2.
Unfortunately, Ludington called for a personal foul right there. And now Oakridge gets a second chance. And they are going to go for 2 here.
Well, you'd have to believe it. They've been getting 2 yards a carry most of the second half here.
Ludington trails 27-21. Miller will give the ball to Jones. He's going to walk into the end zone. Oh, boy. Trevor Jones, the Eagles get a second chance there, and they get the 2-point attempt. And now they have a 29-21 lead with 3:14 to go. We're going to step aside. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. When you think paint, think Ludington Paint and Glass. The
the local source for all of your projects. With over 5,000 colors of top quality Benjamin Moore and Pittsburgh paint, you are bound to find the perfect colors for your next painting project. We are your color match experts. LP&G can help you design your Pinterest-worthy all-glass shower enclosure, bringing a spa-like feel to your home. We cover all your glass needs with on-site service of broken windows and screens and custom-cut tabletops, mirrors, and plexiglass. Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call Ludington Paint and Glass at 231-843-8250. Follow us on Facebook at Ludington Paint and Glass. LP&G is proud to support Ludington sports.
Muskegon Oakridge takes their first lead of this ball game. They're up 29-21, 3:14 to go in the game.
A couple unfortunate plays, but those are done. There's nothing that anybody can do to change those, and
we still got a shot.
Absolutely, with our offensive weapons and the way we've been playing, no doubt we can get down the field here.
Orioles can't hang their heads right now. They still got a shot in this ball game. The kick is going to sail into the end zone there by Arturo Romero Serrano. Ludington led the ball 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. 3:14 to go in the game. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Just unfortunate, John. The Orioles had played such a clean game all the way through, and then to get hit with some of the penalties they got hit with on that last Oakridge offensive possession.
We're going to learn a little bit right here. You know, we got to dig deep. There's some long faces on the sideline right now, but we got to play. We put ourselves in this situation. We got to get ourselves out.
All right, here we go. Ludington 1st and 10. In motion is Benz. Back pass is going to be incomplete right there from Gunsel, intended out there for Luke Hackert. So that'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 3:10 to go in the game. We'd like to thank Indian Summer Co-op, our exclusive player and a spotlight sponsor. Indian Summer, proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. 2nd down and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 20-yard line. All right, so Gunsel is by himself in the backfield. They got slot backs. Schillinger in motion. The pass is complete out there. Gage Jones. Jones trying to get to the outside. He's going to have an Oriole 1st down, however. Gain of about 12 on the play. You could see Gage looking. You could see the gears spinning right there, John. He was trying to get to the outside and break that tackle.
He's just going to fight for everything he can get. I like how he popped up, got right back to the huddle. Next play.
1st and 10 for the Orioles. 3:01 to go in the game. They have the ball at their own 32-yard line. Pick up a 12 on the play. Gunsel has Schillinger in motion, fakes it now. He'll get it pass. Caught! Gage Jones 1st down. Beautiful pass there from Gunsel to Jones. Nice pitch and catch right on the number, and Gage Jones has another big pickup.
Yeah, Cam pumped a little bit and found Gage right there, right in stride. Good throw, good catch. Keep it moving.
Ball out to the Oriole 46-yard line. 2:42 to go in the game. The Orioles trail 29-21. In motion is Schillinger. Pass again, Gage Jones. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. Sails onto the Oriole sideline right there. Putting a heavy rush on for the Eagles. Looked to be big number 88, and that was Braden Peterson.
Yeah, he had to get rid of that ball in a hurry, and it just sailed a pinch, but stop the clock. And next down.
2:35 left in the game. 2nd and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on their own 46-yard line. Mike Nichols comes up over the ball. He's the Oriole center. Luce and Gamble are the guards. The tackles are Wagonmaker and Autry. Gunsel back to pass. Heavy rush. He's got the pass away. Gage Jones, and it's incomplete. We thought we were going to see Gage make another one of those great catches there, John.
I was dodging this window partition, so I missed it right there, but I just saw the end of it, and that would have been a great one.
Lundquist Furniture, folks, is West Michigan's largest furniture store. They are located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Trent is there for you. Whether you're an Oriole, a Cardinal, or a Spartan. 2:30 to go, 3rd and 10 for the Orioles. Gunsel getting good protection, steps up into the pocket, flushed out, pass is away. It's going to be way overthrown right there. Actually, that was Luke Hackert.
Was dragging across there, yep.
Yeah, Luke Hackert. There is a flag. And boy, by the looks of it, Ludington not happy. They're going to call holding on the Orioles. And
I'll be anxious. Do they want a 4th down, or do they want to give us, they get back us up and we get another down?
Mike Nichols not very happy right there with that call. You can tell by his body language. Yeah, on that last play, John, I thought it initially looked like it was for Gage. It was well overthrown, but then you saw Luke Hackert dragging across the field. And
they're going to decline that 4th and 10 here coming up. So Luke was coming across and it was right on the sideline. Would have been a spectacular play, but just couldn't quite get there.
All right, we got a 4th and 10 as Muskegon Oakridge declines the penalty. Ball is on the Oriole 46-yard line. The Orioles need to get over to the Oakridge, just north of the Oakridge 45-yard line. All right, Gunsel, low snap. Looking, heavy rush, still looking. He gets rid of it. He's got open, first down, Orioles. Gage Jones camping out in the middle on the big orange O right there, and it's an Oriole first down.
What a tremendously smart play by Gage to get that first down.
And give a ton of credit there to the Oriole offensive line, those big mollies.
Joe Benz was looking for somebody to block. He didn't have anybody, but good patience, made a nice throw, but Gage really made that happen by jumping forward and diving to get the yards that we needed for that first down. It was close.
2:04 left in the game. Orioles have a 1st and 10. Ball on the Oakridge 43-yard line. Gunsel, low snap, heavy rush. Gunsel's pass is away, and he's being
that's a flag.
Go. And there's, finally comes in here.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, penalty marker down as David Sunshine Schillinger got run over there, John.
Well, he's got a lot of speed. He's hard to keep up with. And
Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. So 15-yard penalty there on
high school, just 15 yards. We don't get it at the spot.
It's not at the spot.
We're moving the ball, and there's minute 52 to go.
And it's a first down.
It is an automatic
first down. And 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Muskegon Oakridge 28-yard line. 1:52 left in the game. The Orioles trail 29-21. Schillinger on the carry, trying to get to the outside. He's going to get down near the 20-yard line.
We're going to be quick back to the huddle here.
Got to get back to the clock winding down. It's down to 1:46 to go. Joe Benz will check into the Oriole lineup. Sunshine Schillinger comes to the sideline. Orioles trail 29-21. The Orioles facing a 2nd down and 4. Ball on the Muskegon Oakridge 22-yard line. They're driving. They're trying to get the 6 and then trying to tie it up with the 2.
Got Gage here in single coverage.
All right. They got Gage. You said he's flushed out of the pocket now, and Gunsel is going to get down to about the 15-yard line.
Stop the clock for that.
Exactly, John. It is a first down. Cam Gunsel, a tough run right there. He stops the clock with plenty of time. 1:18 to go in the game. Ludington trails 29-21. All right, they wind the clock right now. 1st and 10 for the Orioles. Ball on the Eagles' 15-yard line. Gunsel has Benz in the backfield. Benz in motion now. Pass is away, and it's caught out there. Benz to the 15, and he does get out of bounds. Joe Benz gets out of bounds right there. Gain of about 2 on the play.
That was deceptive. He caught it so far back. He gained yardage, but he didn't get many past the line of scrimmage.
That ball there came out of Cam's hands a little bit. He's throwing a lot of good spirals tonight. There's a lot of heat on the passes.
Yep.
That one had a little bit of a wobble to it. Looked like a wounded duck.
It got there,
but it was completed.
It got there.
Exactly. That's the main thing. It did get there. 54 seconds to go in the game. Ludington trails 29-21. They will be facing a 2nd and 8. Mike Nichols over the ball. Benz is in the backfield now with Gunsel. Schillinger, slot back to the near side. He's going to have to get rid of it. He does get rid of it. Good job there by Gunsel. Heavy. He was in The Oakridge defensive line was in heavy and hot pursuit there.
Yeah, great coverage. That we didn't have an option for him on that play.
The Eagles brought everything but the kitchen sink.
Yeah, we had a lot of pressure and really good coverage downfield. But Cam did a nice job. Got rid of it.
Yes.
Didn't lose any yards. Clock has stopped. 3rd down.
3rd and 8 for the Orioles. Ball is on the Muskegon Oakridge 13-yard line. 48.6 seconds remaining in the game. It's been a dandy. Ludington has led this game for most of the ball game. Muskegon Oakridge took the lead with 3:14 to go in the game. They have a 29-21 lead. I should say they tied it up, actually. The Eagles did at the 2:03 mark of the 3rd quarter. Now we have a timeout. And we are going to tell you about McGee Insurance Group. They have been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck. Call 231-845-5000. Also, Team Loney Real Estate, thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and Christina Simone at 5 Star Real Estate help you. They'll walk you through the process step by step. Jamie and Christina take pride in their communication, organization, and putting clients' wants and needs first. Call Jamie Loney, 231-794-9740, or Christina Simone at 231-343-4598 today. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
Muskegon just took a 42-21 lead over Mona Shores, so they've scored 3 here unanswered.
The Big Reds lost their first 2 games of the season. Everybody's like, what's wrong with the Big Reds? Well, look at the competition they played.
That's a heck of a schedule to play.
Again, the other big game tonight in West Michigan is Caledonia and Rockford. All right, here we go. The Orioles are 3rd and 8. Schillinger in motion. Passes away, and it's caught. Oh, it's dropped. Tried to get that ball there into the hands of Gage Jones, and Gage was actually, he was blanketed right there by the Eagles' number 1, Braden Cunningham. So it's going to bring up a 4th and 8 for the Orioles. They have to get the ball down to about the Oakridge 5-yard line, John.
Yeah, they got to probably just cross the 5 right there. That would have been a nice one right there, but we've got another chance here.
Here we go.
Gage took a pretty good hit right there.
Yes, he did. That kid is tough as nails.
Yep.
We know that. All right, this is the ball game right here, folks. 4th and 8 for the Orioles. 45 seconds remaining. Gunsel looked like he'd almost drew Oakridge off.
We're gonna go timeout
Now
here.
Coach Charlie Gunsel's going to call a timeout.
Yeah.
They had an Eagle who almost jumped right there, John. Almost, I say.
Yeah.
Folks, Groundworks Landscaping is located at 5634 West Dewey Road. Their vast and professional job services include outdoor improvements, landscaping and subcontracting, excavation, drainage from heavy rains and gutter issues, hardscaping, site work, deer food plot work, decorative concrete work, tree removal, hauling and delivery of landscape materials, irrigation services, and retaining walls. Groundworks Landscaping gives free estimates, and they can be reached by calling 231-690-3969. Their website can be found at groundworksmi.com.
Caledonia 10, Rockford 35, end of 3.
Whoa! The Rockford Rams.
That might be the real deal.
They beat Muskegon the first game of the year 27-7. They had a tough game the second game, too, and they won that one. They're trying to go to 4-0.
Well on their way.
Smith & Eddy Insurance is our exclusive post-game sponsor. They are located in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. Here we go. 4th and 8 for the Orioles. Gunsel is trying to get it to Schillinger. He's got Schillinger, and the pass is going to be batted down. Oh, no. You can see that play developing from up here, John. Then Oakridge kind of sniffed that one out right there. He had Schillinger. It looked like he had him for a moment. Then the pass was up in the air, and the Oakridge defender just batted it down right there.
Yep.
As they tried to hit Schillinger over on the far side right there. And Oakridge defense, they come through.
Well, they had the luxury of being able to sit over the top. We had to get so far down, and they played it deep. Just some tremendous sportsmanship by Trevor Jones right there.
Yeah.
Kind of reaching out to Cam Gunsel after that play, and I had no idea what he said, but just a classy move in that situation.
40.7 seconds to go in this game. Muskegon Oakridge 29, Ludington 21. And boy, this is just going to be just a punch to the guts to the Ludington Orioles. They played their hearts out tonight, John.
Yeah, one bad little stretch there, a couple silly penalties, and
Oakridge in victory formation as quarterback Evan Miller just takes a knee. 30 seconds to go in the game, and the Oakridge faithful over in their bleachers standing up and giving their team a standing ovation. One heck of a football game here tonight from Oriole Field. Unfortunately, the Ludington Orioles are going to come out on the short end.
yeah, we wanted a quality game. We got that. We played a great team, and just didn't quite bounce the way we wanted to there for a little stretch.
It's you look back. It's easy to do some armchair quarterbacking here, John. You look back at right at the end of the first half when Ludington went for the touchdown there, tried to get a 14-point lead going into the half, and but give credit to the Muskegon Orchard View Cardinals. They come up with the big stops when they needed to.
I think it was Oakridge there, Scoop.
Oakridge, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Muskegon Oakridge.
Yeah, I don't second guess decisions like that. If we had scored, it would have been the greatest decision ever, and it just didn't happen that play. So, a lot of things have changed since that point in the game, and it just didn't happen.
Your final score here in Week 4 from Oriole Field, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 29, the Ludington Orioles 21. We're going to step aside when we come back. The Smith and Eddy postgame show coming your way here on 102.7 WMOM and the Oriole Sports Network.
You deserve more than just a fast quote when it comes to your insurance. With over 12 decades of experience, we at Smith and Eddy are here to provide you with the best information and to stand by your side when you need us most. With offices in Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, we are happy to help at wherever home may be. Let our team of highly trained professionals help you find the best insurance to secure your lifestyle needs. The security you need from the people you know. Smith and Eddy Insurance.
When you think about your banking needs, the first place that should come to mind is Safe Harbor Credit Union. We put people over profits and shows in everything we do. I'm Adam Johnson, President and CEO at Safe Harbor Credit Union and former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're excited to once again be the premier halftime show sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, we always put the members first. And here, you're more than just a number, you're family. If you haven't experienced the credit union difference, there's never been a better time to switch. We value our relationships with these student athletes. You can find us in the stands cheering for that next win, or find us in your local classrooms teaching financial literacy. That's what we value, being the local financial institution you can trust with all of your banking needs. When you invest with us, all of your money will be invested locally with local decision making. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Check us out at our new location at 5511 West US 10 in Ludington. We can't wait to have you join our family.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
A heartbreaking 29-21 loss for the Ludington Orioles tonight to the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles. But, John, what a high school football game.
Yeah, this one stings a little bit, but a great game, and again, just not the way we wanted it to end.
We'd like to thank Smith and Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith and Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith and Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. We're going to be going over the stats here in a little bit and also the scoring summary. Coach Charlie Gunsel will be making his way up here. We'll be talking to him shortly. Orioles fall to 2-2 on the season. They are now 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division. The Muskegon Oakridge Eagles now 2-2 overall in the season. They also are now 1-1 in the West Michigan Conference. You know, the Orioles don't have a lot of time to hang their head, though, John. They the Montague Wildcats next week on the road.
Yeah, you don't get any weeks off now, so they we got to get past this one, and
Yep.
and we got to get ready and just go back to the book for next week.
Well, we talked about that gauntlet that the Orioles have right now, beginning with Oakridge tonight, Montague next week, and then the following week they have to travel to arch rival Manistee to take on a very good Chippewa team, and then they get Whitehall back here for a homecoming. John, you're going to give the headset right now to Coach Charlie Gunsel. Let me make some room here. We all got tripped up right there. Okay, Coach Gunsel putting the headset on. Coach, just talking to John Stowe, my color commentary man, I said, what a heartbreaker tonight, but what a high school football game this was. Your team tonight, the way they were able to hit on some quick strike plays, the passing tonight of Cam Gunsel and the running of Cam Gunsel. You look at the game that Gage Jones had. It seemed at times there tonight, your defense and offensive lines, Oakridge, they were a tough team, and they just methodically moved that football, didn't they?
Yeah, we had trouble getting stops. We knew we were going to. We knew we had to score. We left 3 touchdowns on the board with first and goal situations. But you got to convert. You just have to convert, and that's a credit to Oakridge and how tough they are. And man, that's tough because we played our asses off, and
yeah,
that's tough.
Your boys sure did. I mean, they left it all out there on the field tonight. You look at the games, and you look at the game that Oakridge running back Trevor Jones had. Boy, is he a tough running back.
He's probably, Trevor's been on varsity, I think, for like 9 years now, and he's as tough as they come. He's just, he's a warrior. He went out with a sprained ankle, comes right back in, scores a go-ahead touchdown. But he's equally as good defensively.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a top 1 or 2 type players in our conference.
You talk about somebody who played their heart out tonight, Gage Jones, both offensively and defensively.
And he's our guy, and he's going to play. He's an emotional kid, and he plays a high emotion all the time, and I thought Gage was fantastic tonight.
And you look at the maturation of Cam Gunsel at quarterback, the way he was able to zip the ball in there at times tonight, and then the touch he put on that one long pass to Joe Benz was fantastic.
Yeah, he's getting better. He was under a lot of pressure tonight, and no one's going to be harder about the outcome than Cam. I mean, he's a competitor, and he wants to win, and so he'll own it. He made a lot of plays for us, and there's plays that he wish he would have made.
Thought your offensive line did a nice job as well most of the night tonight. What did you tell the boys at halftime? You went in with a 14-7 lead. I know you went for it down there.
Yeah.
Was the main reason behind that, Coach, because you knew you were going to receive the ball to begin the third?
That's exactly why we did it. And, hindsight's easy. People say, oh, no, take the points. But, we were feeling good. And we thought we could hammer it up in there in our heavy stuff. And to Oakridge's credit, they just collapsed. And then we came back with a play action out of it in the next time. And our tailback got caught up. He couldn't get out. So, they just did a really nice job. And that's what happens when 2 good teams get together. They answered, we answered. I thought we were going to answer again at the end. And we just, we ran out of downs. But it's frustrating because the kids did everything we asked them to do. Everything we asked them to do, they did it. And to come up short is tough.
Well, your boys came out and they really punched Oakridge in the mush right to begin the game. They scored, and then they recovered. They got the turnover on the kickoff right there. And boom, just before the fans were just getting settled in, Ludington was up 14-0.
Yeah, I knew we weren't going to run away from them. They're just too big and powerful. But to be up 14-0 felt really good. And, we just needed one more stop or we needed one more conversion, and that's how good games go. It comes down to 1 or 2 plays. I mean, the outcome's not 1 or 2 plays, but when we go back and watch film, we're going to be like, maybe, And so our job now is to absorb it, to learn from it, and to get ready to go on the road next week.
Yeah, and then when you got the score, Coach, to 21-7, you had to have been feeling pretty good. Then you knew Oakridge you knew they were going to come back, but you had to feel a little bit better when it was 21-7.
Well, I just felt like they weren't going to stop us.
Yeah.
And then we got down in the goal line situations where the field is condensed and things get a little tighter, and they did a really nice job down there. And, I have no issue with any of our calls or with our execution, but, at the end of the day, they beat us.
And, Coach, the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division, no time to feel down because you got to get up for Montague next week. It's the first of 4 of your last 5 games being on the road, and it's that gauntlet you and I talked about in your pregame interview: Oakridge, Montague, Manistee, Whitehall.
Yeah, and we'll be ready. We'll go back to work. We have to leave Oriole Field, unfortunately. I mean, we've been here for a month.
Yeah.
But, we'll be ready. We'll go back and we'll correct some of the errors, and we'll prepare for a very good Montague team.
Well, thanks for coming up, Coach,
All
and
right,
spending
thanks,
some
guys.
time with us. And I know the boys will come back next week strong against Montague.
That's your only choice.
Okay. Coach Charlie Gunsel, his team suffers a heartbreaking 29-21 loss tonight to a very good Muskegon Oakridge team. Ludington now 2-2 on the season, and Muskegon Oakridge now 2-2 on the season. Folks, we're going to give you that summary. We're going to give that to you on the Oriole Sports Network. We'll have that up a little bit later along with the stats. So with that said, I'd just like to say, hey, John, it's been a fun month with you doing color commentary. You'll be back with me on homecoming here in 3 weeks.
Yep.
And Thad, also a great job as our OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer. We'll have Julia Habman in that position next week, and we'll have Mark Pettinato in your position, John. So great job to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. And with that said, for our executive producer, executive director, technical engineer, Thad Shank, for my color commentary sidekick tonight, John Stowe, and for our OSN camera woman tonight, Claire Allen, this is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Oriole Field. Once again, your final score, the Muskegon Oakridge Eagles 29, the Ludington Orioles 21. Good night, Oriole fans, and have a great weekend.
You've been listening to High School Sports here on the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. This high school sports event was brought to you by House of Flavors Manufacturing, House of Flavors Restaurant, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Indian Summer Co-op, Smith & Eddy Insurance. Also in part by PM Builders, Benedict's Collision, Lundquist Furniture, Crown and Cork Waterfront Kitchen, Ludington Paint and Glass. In addition, today's game is brought to you by Urca Auto Center, Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate, McGee Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and Groundworks Landscaping. Join us again for more high school sports with the partnership between Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.